These Barrow Deeps have remained untouched for nearly 3,000 years. Still, there's no telling what creatures may have taken up residence after we sealed these tunnels shut.
There is nothing to fear in this place. The only enemy that has ever given me pause is now corrupting the lands above us. Let us be done with this business and get back to the surface.
Agreed. Just be careful. There is no telling how the Druids of the Claw will react to us after all this time.
The goddess calls. Ch05, immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds?
These cave spiders are enormous.
I sense a strange darkness tainting them. They have been transformed by a great evil.
No one shall be the wiser.
Speak your mind. Ch05. So be it. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. Standing guard. The goddess calls. Ch05. By Elune.
What threatens these lands?
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Something is amiss.
Ch05. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
As sleep dulled my senses.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ch05. I am sworn to avenge. The goddess calls.
The land and I are one.
Ch05. Immediately.
Something is amiss. For Kalimdor.
The goddess calls. So be it. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
So be it. By Elune. So be it.
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wilds? As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Ch05. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. Ch05. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. So be it.
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wilds. Vial. This must be what cursed the spiders.
If the corruption can do this to these simple creatures, I dare not imagine what it could do to the beasts who live above.
We must put an end to this corruption, no matter the cost. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of the moon. Ch05. As the goddess wills.
The land and I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ch05. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune.
Something is amiss.
Old priestess, we need your help. Our shaman was bitten by a strange spider and has become deathly ill. Our tribesmen have run off, leaving us to fend for ourselves.
What would you have us do?
The waters of the nearby Fountain of Life can save him, but we dare not leave him in this state. If you can fill this vial with its waters and return it to us, our shaman's life will be saved.
If his wisdom will prevent you from turning feral like your tribesmen, I will gladly save your shaman. The goddess calls. Ch05. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador. Anudora.
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
The land and I are one. It shall be done.
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. By Elune. The goddess calls.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I heard the voice. This must be the Fountain of Life. I need only place the vial in the fountain's waters. As the goddess wills. So be it.
What threatens these lands?
The goddess calls. Immediately. By Elun. So be it.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Someone threatens the wilds.
Elun be praised, priestess. Truthfully, we doubted that you'd return. Now our shaman has a chance.
Again, I must thank you for your help. Take this talisman. Should you require our aid, it will summon us to fight at your side.
Something is amiss.
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. By Elun. Immediately. By Elun.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador.
Someone threatens the wilds. The pathway cuts off to the south, but this doorway looks promising.
Oh no. How could I have forgotten?
What is behind this door that worries you, my love?
This door leads to Illidan's prison, Tyrande. We should go. Now.
Illidan? It's been 10,000 years. Could he still be alive? We should free him, Furion. He would be the perfect ally against the undead and their demon masters.
No, Tyrande. That beast must never be set free.
But he is your brother.
Be that as it may. He is far too dangerous. I forbid it.
Only the goddess may forbid me anything. I will free Illidan whether you like it or not.
Something is amiss. Powers cannot open the door. Though it grieves me to leave her, I must press on. Hold my senses. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Anudora. Something is amiss. What threatens these lands?
Is there trouble?
Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one. Something is amiss.
Are we being invaded? I'm game.
Has sleep dulled my senses? amiss. Ashtherodanador. Has sleep dulled my senses? It shall be. The land and I are one. Threatens these lands. Has sleep dulled my senses?
Enlighten me. It has begun. That's a given.
The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador. What threatens these lands? For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. Has sleep?
Let me pass. The Archdruid of the Moonglade demands passage.
What threatens these lands? It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Has sleep dulled
Turn
us?
back. You are unworthy to bask in the Bear God's presence.
Bear gods? Anudora. Perhaps the creature was referring to the sleeping druids of the Claw. But why would he call them bear gods when they appear as I do? Shall be done. For Kalimdor.
I bid.
Something is amiss.
Inventory is full.
What threatens these lands? The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my
Is there
senses?
trouble?
What threatens these lands?
I am prepared. It has begun. That's a given.
Something is amiss. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Anudora.
Foul spawn of Deathwing. I should have known that you loathsome beasts would take refuge within the flames of the earth.
Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. The land and I are one. Something is amiss.
Ah, the Druids of the Claw are awake already. Come, my brothers, we have much to do. What? They've lost themselves to their animal aspects. They're mindless and feral.
In the Raven's name.
The horn's call might work, but it would reach only a few of them in this part of the cavern.
Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor, it shall be done. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor, it shall be done. Anudora.
Torfala Nordora.
It has begun.
For Kalimdor. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor.
Out with it. That's a given.
The land and I are one. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. Anudora.
Enlighten.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Anudora. Ashtherodanador.
It has begun.
That's the land and I are one. Anudora. It shall be done. Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss. Threatens these lands. Something is amiss. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. The land and I are one. Threatens these lands. The land and I are one. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. For Kalimdor. Something is amiss. Anudora. Threatens these lands. Has sleep dulled my senses? For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Anudora. For Kalimdor.
Stormrage. I don't know what came over us. It's been so long since we remembered who we were.
All is well, Theroshan. I have need of you and your mighty brethren once again. After these many ages, the Burning Legion has returned, and only our combined strength can drive them back.
Then we Druids of the Claw are yours to command, Illidan Stormrage.
I cannot go back. Goddess grant that Furion was wrong.
Your quest is foolhardy. Even your goddess has condemned the one you seek to free.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
Our warriors have engaged.
By Elune. Immediately. In the name of Cenarius! So be it. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. On your mark. The goddess calls. Immediately. For Kalimdor. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. Someone threatens the wild. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. Induli Rethad. Immediately.
Speak your mind. Absolutely. I shall not fear. Come and get it.
Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. The goddess calls. So be it.
Point the way.
In position.
I heed the voice of Elune.
I am sworn to avenge.
The goddess calls. Immediately. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it.
Standing guard.
The goddess calls. By Elune. So be it. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. In the name of Cenarius! Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman. A cache of the Watcher's weapons. These should help us considerably. By Elune. Someone threatens the wilds.
All too easy.
The goddess calls. So be it.
Point the way. Say no more.
Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Waiting on you. Fire.
Speak your mind.
I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. Immediately. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds? For Kalimdor! As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. Someone threatens the wild. By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Nduli Retha. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune.
I
Someone
am
threatens the
sworn to
wild.
avenge.
By Elune. The treants move to block my path. Only a powerful druid could command such creatures. Cry. Someone threatens the wild. So be it. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman.
Your move.
I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman.
On your mark. Fair enough.
The goddess calls. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. These explosive devices look to be of goblin design. The wily creatures must have hidden them here long ago. No matter. I'll make good use of them. Immediately. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it.
Speak your mind.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
In position.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Make it fast. As
I
the
heed the
goddess
voice of
wills.
Illumin. So be it, as the goddess wills. So be it, as the goddess wills. So be it.
Hold, priestess. This place is forbidden, even to one such as you. There is a terrible evil here that must remain chained beneath the earth.
Illidan was considered a great hero once. I believe he will become one again.
Madness! You would doom us all by freeing the betrayer.
Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the
Make it
voice of
fast.
Illumin. The goddess calls. Ch05.
In position. I walk your shadow.
Someone threatens the wild.
Make it fast.
Ch05. Someone threatens the wild. I, Elim. The goddess calls. Illidan, is that you?
Tyrande, it is your voice. After all these ages spent in darkness, your voice is like the pure light of the moon upon my mind.
The Legion has returned, Illidan. Your people have need of you once more.
Because I once cared for you, Tyrande, I will hunt down the demons. But I will never owe our people anything.
Then let us hurry back to the surface. The demon's corruption spreads with every second we waste. Furion.
It has been an eternity, brother. An eternity spent in darkness.
Illidan, you were sentenced to pay for your sins. Nothing more.
And who are you to judge me? We fought the demons side by side, if you recall.
Enough of this, both of you. What is done is done. My love, with Illidan's help, we will drive the demons back once again and save what is left of our beloved land.
Have you even considered the cost, Tyrande? This betrayer's aid may doom us all before the end.
I will have nothing to do with this.